to transformation is a journey inward. It is not about running away from the world, but about stepping into your true self. Buddhism teaches that change comes from within. To disappear is not to vanish, but to shed the weight of expectations. To become is to grow into a version of yourself that is free, fearless, and at peace. The lessons ahead will guide you to reclaim your power, break free from limitations, and embrace the wisdom of transformation. Lesson 1. Disappear. Not to escape, but to reclaim your power. Disappearing is not about running away. It is about returning to yourself. In Buddhism, detachment is a powerful practice. It means letting go of the distractions that pull you away from inner peace. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from clinging to things, opinions, identities, attachments. To reclaim your power, you must step away from these illusions. True disappearance is an inward journey. It is about finding silence in a noisy world. It is about stepping back from the expectations of others. Society teaches us that we must always be available, always be seen. But this is not true. Power is not in being everywhere. It is in knowing when to retreat. Monks disappear into monasteries not to hide, but to gain wisdom. Their silence is their strength. Reclaiming your power means controlling your time and energy. It means choosing who has access to you. It means rejecting distractions. Buddhism teaches that mindfulness is the path to awareness. When you disappear from the noise, you gain clarity. You see what truly matters. You stop being pulled in all directions. Disappearance is transformation. When you step away from external demands, you grow stronger. The lotus flower rises from the mud. It does not let the mud define it. You must become like the lotus. Let go of what does not serve you. Step into silence. In stillness, you will find the truth of who you are. Lesson 2. Kill the version of you made to please everyone. Many people live their lives trying to please others. They act in ways that are expected. They speak words that are accepted. They shape themselves according to the world's desires. But Buddhism teaches that attachment to opinions is suffering. The self you create for others is not your true self. To transform, you must let go of this false identity. You must stop being who they want you to be. You must free yourself from the chains of expectation. Killing this version of yourself does not mean destruction, it means rebirth. In Buddhist teachings, the ego is an illusion. It is built by society, by fears, by desires. It is fragile, yet many hold on to it tightly. To be free, you must detach from ego. When you do this, you become authentic. You no longer need approval. You no longer seek validation. You exist for yourself. The greatest transformation comes when you realize that you do not owe anyone a performance. You do not need to fit a mold. You are free. You can speak as you truly are. You can live according to your soul. The Buddha taught that truth is simple. Live with honesty, and you will find peace. Lesson 3. Silence makes you unpredictable and powerful. Silence is one of the greatest teachings in Buddhism. It is not emptiness, it is depth. It is wisdom. Those who speak all the time reveal themselves. They make their thoughts known. But those who embrace silence become mysterious. They hold their power within. In meditation, silence is the door to enlightenment. When you quiet the mind, you discover truth. Many fear silence because it forces them to face themselves. But Buddhism teaches that self-awareness is the key to liberation. When you stop talking, when you stop reacting, you start seeing. The world does not expect silence. It demands participation. It demands explanation. But when you withdraw from unnecessary conversations, you gain control. You do not reveal your intentions. You do not expose your weaknesses. Silence is not emptiness. It is strategic. Unpredictability comes when you do not follow patterns. When you disappear from usual interactions, people cannot define you. You become strong because you are unknown. You hold power because you do not conform. In Buddhism, wisdom grows in solitude. Transformation happens in quiet spaces. Lesson 4. Privacy isn't hiding, it's protection. Privacy is not weakness, it is wisdom. Many believe that to live fully, you must expose yourself. You must share your thoughts, your plans, your life. But Buddhism teaches discretion. The deepest wisdom is often unspoken. The Buddha chose his words carefully. He understood that not everything should be shared. He taught his followers to guard their minds, to protect their peace. Privacy is a shield against unnecessary conflict. It keeps your energy safe. To transform, you must guard your life. You must decide what is sacred. You must protect your progress. Growth happens in quiet spaces. It does not need validation. It does not need external approval. When you keep your transformation private, you build strength. A monk does not announce his enlightenment. He simply lives with wisdom. In the same way, you do not need to justify your choices. Your life is yours to shape. Keep your progress to yourself. Guard your energy. Protect your peace. Lesson 5. New habits confuse old expectations. People expect you to stay the same. They define you based on the past. But Buddhism teaches impermanence. Nothing stays the same. Change is natural. Growth is necessary. New habits create transformation. They break old patterns. They confuse those who try to define you. This confusion is power. It means they can no longer control you. They cannot predict your actions. You become free to transform. Build new rituals. Wake up earlier. Spend time in silence. Read wisdom teachings. Change how you respond. These small shifts create a new reality. Old expectations will crumble. Many will try to keep you in the past. They will expect the same words, the same reactions. But Buddhism teaches that you are always evolving. You are not bound to who you were yesterday. You are allowed to grow. Lesson 6. Become so new, your past can't recognize you. The past holds many people hostage. They live in old memories, old mistakes, old versions of themselves. Buddhism teaches non-attachment. Let go of the past. Release its hold. Transformation is deep when you reinvent yourself fully. You must change your mindset, your habits, your environment. You must become someone entirely new. The past should not recognize you. It should not limit you. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not who they say you are. You are free to create yourself anew. Every day is rebirth. Every moment is renewal. The Buddha taught that life is always changing. Nothing stays the same. Use this truth. Shape yourself into something greater. Lesson 7. Disappearing is becoming. Into someone greater. Disappearing is not destruction. It is creation. Buddhism teaches that letting go is the path to freedom. When you remove distractions, illusions, attachments, you find truth. To disappear is to step into silence. It is to leave behind everything that does not serve you. It is to transform in solitude. In the quiet, you build strength. In stillness, you find clarity. Transformation is not just external, it is internal. It is the way you think, the way you feel, the way you exist. The greatest version of you is waiting. Step away from the noise. Step into wisdom. The Buddha taught that liberation comes from within. Disappear from the old version of you. Become the new. Live with authenticity. Move with purpose. Carry wisdom with you. In transformation, you will find peace. You will find power. You will become someone greater.